So which means there is knowledge that is being spread about this. Okay, so okay, next, awareness programs by the public and private sector. There is again many programs, Shramadanas, days, environmental day, a lot of programs. Then teacher training. I'm looking at only the teacher training. I mean, I said training is one, but I've been looking at only teacher training. Now at the National Colleges of Education, we have 17 National Colleges of Education. They are the biggest producers of teachers to the system. Over 3,000 teachers are coming into the system. So there, they developed modules, which what is called the Education for Sustainable Development, Training Manual for Education for Sustainable Development. And it has different themes, and I have taken one here, which is let's manage waste. So it is very well designed, which has the objectives, and it says to understand the concept of waste management, to gain experience in waste management through learning by doing, to make waste management a practice. And values are also identified. And the students are expected to do this practically, and strategy is also identified, and at the end it says waste management culture should be inculcated in the school community through practice. So on paper, it looks very good. So if all these teachers are trained in this way, it is hoped that when they go to schools as teachers, they will do the same thing in schools. Right, so on paper that is how it is. But have we really achieved the goals? Right, now I'm going to take you through some pictures, photos rather. Now this is near a small hotel along the Marine Drive. The bin is not properly closed and it is full of stuff. And the crows are there about to open it. This is around 5:45 a.m. in the morning. Now see what has happened. Right? Then a little while later, so the whole place is getting polluted. Mind you, this is near a hotel. So then what has happened to all the knowledge that we have imparted? This is again same, close to that place, along the Marine Drive, behind what we call the Bambalpitiya flats. There they have kept all the garbage in this small room, but all the garbage has not been like separated. All kinds of things are there, and the door is open. So again, the dogs and cats and all the animals drag all those stuff out. This is the newly constructed, the roads on the Gold Road, the pavements, and this is a manhole, and that has become a garbage bin. So right along the Gold Road, there are so many schools. So this is just in front of those schools. So the one, it is not closed. Then you see the next one is also the same. Now it's full of water. And also people put waste also into that. So then can we say we have, we have expanded horizons for education, but we have not been able to achieve. So this is just recently constructed, the new pavement. So this is what is there, right? So now, then what should we do? Now, what is the way forward if this is the situation? Okay, so many topics inherent to ESD are already a part of the formal education curriculum. But these topics are not identified or seen to contribute to the larger concept of sustainability. They teach it as that subject. If it is medicine, it is medicine. If it is commerce, it's commerce. But it is not connected with the larger concept of sustainability. It's the knowledge that is given, but the other components of attitudes and values and practice has not come into that. So identifying and recognizing components of ESD is key to moving forward. Now it's field specific, as I said. If it is the subject, you can incorporate, identify the theme and then talk about the attitudes and give them activities to practically do. Then I have said ELT, English language teaching, which is my field, where you can do many things. Because in English language teaching, and especially at KDU, I know that you all are now in the process of changing your curriculum into content and language integrated learning, where you are taking content from the subject material to teach. So you can teach listening, speaking, reading, writing, all 4 skills using that material. So this is the ideal opportunity to have discussions on the sustainable issues. They can read the passage and get the knowledge. Then you can have a discussion to make them their attitudes change. I will give you some more approaches which you can discuss. Then, however, knowledge is not alone is not sufficient. So to create an ESD curriculum, educational communities will need to identify knowledge, attitudes, skills, and practice. So each of these 3 components, again, environment, economy, and society also needs to be looked at. So this is one of the given one example of how we can integrate knowledge in the 3 sectors. So you take the environment. If you are taking hydrological cycle, the knowledge is there. Then economic aspect of that, supply and demand, society, conflict, what kind of the problems will arise. So the issue, managing fresh water, like that you can combine. So I won't go into details as it's okay. Another thing is, okay, before that, okay, one way that you can use to teach this is use of pictures. Now I showed you some photos a little while ago. So make use of that as a as a discussion point. This was taken from in Kurunagala, in the heart of the Kurunagala town. So you can make use of this kind of thing to have a discussion. Is it in relation to sustainable development, right? So, and also you can have what you call simulations. You can get the students to develop attitudes, right? You can have simulations, you can have role play, you can, this seems to be distracting everybody, so I'll take the slide away and talk about one more thing that's before I wind up. Something went wrong with the presentation. So, yeah, all these photos you can make use of, not these photos. I mean, you can make use of photos to talk. So what we need is a change in our attitudes. As Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change that you wish to see in the world. If you want to have people to change, you have to be the change. And if you think you are too small to make a difference, you haven't spent a night with a mosquito, because the mosquito is so small and can change the environment. So you can think, I'm bigger than the mosquito, so I can definitely change the world. Thank you.